We are the calm, the storm, the whimsy, and you're listening to Grounding Home. In this episode, we're tackling a surprisingly small but mighty area, the spice cabinet. Whether you've got bottles from 2009 or 5 jars of cumin, we walk you through how to clear it out, organize it in a way that works for your cooking style, and even spice up your meal planning. Let's season your kitchen with simplicity and spice it up.
Yeah. I have a confession.
What? Oh, no.
Can I confess right now? So I went to my mom's to work on her pantry. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so overwhelming. Like, you couldn't see the floor. Like, she has a nice walk-in pantry. There's stuff everywhere.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, Liza, let's just get the floor cleaned off and, like, get it cleaned out. And then as soon as we record the pantry episode, I'll know what I'm doing. So I just talking to Hillary, and I'm like, working on my mom's pantry, but I'm going to wait till we do the pantry episode. She goes, that came out today. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
She goes, it did?
It did.
We recorded it and it released.
We already talked about it.
So yeah, I need to listen to the whole thing before I go back to finish her pantry.
That's amazing.
But it's crazy.
I want to see it.
Show the before and after pictures.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so
I know that you have been working in her kitchen.
we only had 2 hours
she's
in her
going to get
kitchen.
her mom's house decluttered, but
Before
not
hers.
own.
Yeah.
That's the... Okay, now let me just remind you. My mom was in the hospital. My dad is not doing great either. So, like, it's hard for them to, like, bend over and get things without falling and, like, cleaning up.
Yes.
So, like, you open the door and it's like, what the heck? So, yeah.
Oh.
So that's how it was when we left.
Good.
Liza was a boss in there, man.
I'm impressed.
So there's still a lot
Sure, you still have things to
we have to do.
like figure out.
There's
but
things I
yes.
don't know why she wants to keep, but
But when we record the pantry episode, you'll know what
Yeah.
to do. When we record it.
well, I'm just saying I don't know what to do
think it
because there's
needs
things that she wants to
decluttered
keep.
first.
Yeah, we threw away a lot of things
Oh,
that expired
my.
like 5 years ago. So
Now she's going to be like, where's my sauce?
I know.
Right. Oh.
I'm like, Mom, these cakes expired like a year and a half ago. She goes, it's fine. It's just cake mix. It's fine. I'm like, okay.
So the questions tonight will be about spicing up our marriage.
Yes, in the kitchen.
Oh.
Doesn't
Tell
that
me
everybody
more.
want to do that?
We tried to do a spice it up episode once. It didn't go well.
We should probably listen to that.
I'm
at some
not sure
point.
for that, probably.
But, you know, like a little apron on with nothing underneath of it.
yeah.
While you're shaking that pepper.
I was like, what are you shaking?
I just couldn't think of a spice right at that moment. All the spices left my brain.
Put some dolly straps on.
Oh, wow. Bend over.
Well, guys.
Spice it up, baby. All right. So how can the spice cabinet
Oh my gosh.
even be a problem? It's a spice cabinet.
I don't even have one.
Where do you put your spices?
They're in my pantry because there's not enough cabinets in this house.
Okay.
then they
That could
fall
be the case.
over.
I guess that could be the case.
So I have like...
Do you have a specific spot for spices?
I do, and I already decluttered it because...
You knew it was coming.
No, because I did my whole kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Before we decided to do all this?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I actually have 2 spots.
Okay.
So the one above my stove is like all the spices that when I like try recipes.
That high cabinet?
See, yeah, I could never.
That's the one that's just like refill the salt.
Oh.
Or like
gotcha. The refill
spices that I
stuff.
don't use on a regular basis. And I am taller than the 2 of you.
You are.
So it doesn't actually, I don't have to
I was
stand
like,
on
oh
anything
my
to get it
goodness.
out. But I hated searching for the ones I use on a regular basis.
Yes.
So I on the right side, you guys.
Okay, on the right side, what?
On the right side of my microwave, I put on the bottom shelf. I put on the bottom shelf just the spices I use all the time: salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, things like that.
Gotcha.
So it's very pretty.
Oh.
And I only have to go up top when I want something I don't use every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like it. So my spice rack cabinet is a special cabinet
Okay.
because when we got our free display from Lowe's, the kitchen display, the pull-out spice cabinet
Oh, that's nice.
is amazing, but we left the price tag on it because it just shows us how expensive our kitchen actually would be. It's $916.
That's just for that cabinet.
Just for that one cabinet.
And that was pre-COVID, so
Yeah. That
everything is
pulls
more
out.
now.
It's like on rollers. It is crazy.
That's what he did my whole pantry for.
Right? For that one spice cabinet. So I love it. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. But like we leave it on there to know how humble we are that we would never
Blessed,
have
yeah,
this. For sure. $916. But yeah, so it has all of my spices. I really like my spices to be the same size and the same kind.
Brand? Did you get the same brand?
So a lot of my spices are Sam's Club, the tall version, like the taller versions of them. So they have a lot. So like the taco seasoning and all of those are just really, those are all on the top shelf. And then in the middle shelf, because there's like 3 shelves. So the middle shelf is like all the smaller type bottles, but I'm kind of picky about them. And I want them to be I don't really care about them being organic, but I get the organic ones because I like the jars that they come in. And they're really cute.
Yeah.
So they're like the organic brand from Walmart. They're just like really cute little glass jars. I probably could get them for way cheaper on Amazon and then fill them. But
I would just like to say, when you know a couple that's getting married that does not have their own home, one of the best gift ideas that I never would have thought of is my aunt and uncle, when we were on our honeymoon, filled our whole spice cabinet just with like essentials.
oh,
Because we didn't have any of that stuff. We both lived like, we didn't live on our own. Well, he did, but he didn't have a lot of spices.
sure.
So like they literally just packed our spice cabinet full, which was really a really
That's
cool idea.
awesome.
Yeah. Just wanted to share that. But
I
I
love
kept
that.
them for a long time.
Same.
So do spices actually go bad? I might still have some from when I got married.
I don't think they actually go bad.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really know. I think it's a regulation that's required.
Yeah.
But like that is one of my reset is to make sure like expiration dates on spices, they're hidden. They get stuck behind other ones and you don't see them there. You might not use all of like a certain kind of spice.
Yeah.
You know, like coriander. Not a lot of people use that. I don't use it. And so if it's in the back there, it could be from 2009. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, so, I mean, I don't think that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I still use them, but I do clean them out. Sometimes I find, even in my own pantry or in my own spice cabinet, like duplicates that I didn't know I had in there. So I went and bought another one and now I had like 2 and sometimes I have 3.
Well, if you ever have crushed red pepper extras, I will take
amazing.
it for my chickens because it's a
Oh.
natural dewormer.
Oh.
So I always put it on oats and put it out there.
Oh, I love crushed
Oregano.
red
So if you guys have any
pepper.
extras of those, send them my way when you're cleaning out your cabinets.
Oh, does like fresh oregano
Probably.
and all that too? Because my garden's going to have all of that.
Ooh.
It's part of, yeah.
I got
my
a spice
garden.
rack that like sat on your counter when I got
and, like,
married and it turned.
Yes.
But then when I was like, I
had one of
don't want
those,
all
too.
this stuff on my counter, I'm like, that was just like a year or two ago. I'm like, I've had these since we were married. It's going to be 18 years in June. So I had them a long time.
Yeah.
But I just threw them all away, bought new ones because I'm like, it's probably time.
Yeah. I had one of those spice rack too, and we didn't use a lot of spices back then. And I don't think there was like weird ones in there that I was never going to use. So it was more of a decorative type thing. And I don't have space on my counter either. I don't want that cluttering it up. But yeah, so duplicate spices happens all the time because you just like, oh, I need this, but you don't look for it and then you find it and you're like, oh, shoot.
Or you buy another one. Oh, there it is.
Or like, literally, I think I have 3 paprika because I was like, oh, I need the paprika for this. And I looked where it would be and it wasn't there. And so I went and bought one from Walmart, the one that I want. And I had 2 oldie ones in the back. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Do chickens eat paprika? Or?
I don't know. I'm sure they could eat it.
Do you guys love paprika?
Does it even like taste like anything?
It's like my favorite.
But does it taste like anything?
I don't know.
Like if you put it on a deviled egg, I don't feel like it changes the taste. It looks pretty.
There's a little bit of spice, I think. Okay. I put it on ramen.
Really?
Mm-hmm. With a little bit of, I don't know. It's like a sauce. Shoot.
You put sauce on ramen?
Yeah. Like a spicy sauce. What is it called? I don't know what it's called now.
What is your favorite spice?
Oh.
Like the taste
Baby
of
spice.
Spice up your life.
Sporty spice.
That was baby spice once in an English presentation. We had to perform and dress up as the Spice Girls. Why? For English.
That's funny. As I don't know. Spice Girls? Did you have a speech or something?
No, we sang the song.
Oh.
And performed it. Anyway, for real, like taste-wise.
I mean, salt. I use a ton of salt now.
I think that my go-to is onion powder or garlic powder.
I do like garlic powder. I like Italian seasoning a lot too.
Yeah. I love garlic. It doesn't smell good later.
Have you ever had like the minced garlic that's in the jar?
The time.
It is like my favorite thing. Yeah. Amazing. I put it on like steak with butter. It's like so good. I love it.
You are very creative with steak.
Oh, yeah. I have lots of steak.
I'm eating steak tomorrow. I'm going to do that.
Yes. You know what we just did a couple nights ago? So, like, I thaw the steaks or fresh, whatever steak you get. This is way off topic, but it's about spices. So, I slice it so that it's still in the steak, like, form, but it's all sliced. Yeah. And then I bake it in the oven with, like, garlic powder, pepper, and salt. And I bake it for like 20 minutes, depending on if you want it like more rare or not. Yeah. But like 20 minutes is where I usually like it. And then I take it out and I ate mine plain with like a big slab of butter on top of it. But for Aaron, he loves peas. I hate peas.
Yeah, I'm not.
And so I just did like a frozen bag of peas in the microwave. And then put it on this plate and like put the steak over top of it. With like a butter sauce.
Oh.
I don't know.
It's really I want butter.
Let's eat butter right now.
Every time
Let's go get butter. Who wants to go upstairs?
I want butter.
After the spice cabinet conversation, you can eat butter.
Okay. I like butter.
So what do we do? What do we do with our spice cabinets to spice it up?
Of course.
To make it right.
You're going to need to spice it up.
Yeah.
So you need to take everything out. Like usual.
Kelly loves that tip.
If I did that with my mom's house, there would have been nowhere to put everything.
Eliza told me that the floor was covered. Like she was like, oh my gosh, there was so much. Check the dates and toss expired items. So that's up to you if you want to do that. If you have more than one, my suggestion would be to keep the ones that are not, keep them all, but put them away, maybe in your pantry, and then get them out if you remember that you have them, and refill your jars. So like for me, I really like the glass jars. So if I had a plastic one, I would just refill my.
Where'd you get the glass ones? Did you say Walmart?
Walmart. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So they're like Simply something. Or,
nature.
Yeah. Simply Nature or the organic? There's like an organic brand too. But yes, Simply Nature is the one that I have. And then consolidate duplicates. We talked about that. Wipe down the shelves or the racks, which the shelves for me always get messy because I feel like the spices like fall off the side or however you're using it. And then categorize them by cooking spices, baking spices, blends, and salts.
That's so smart.
So like all of my baking items, spices, pumpkin spice, cream of tartar, all of those things that I use for baking are at the bottom shelf. And then the middle shelf is, like I said, the smaller regular cooking spices. And then my taller spices are at the top. And then put the most used spices in the easiest reach spots. The ones that you're going to use the most. Keep a running list or a staple list of spices that you use. If I actually did this, I would not buy 3 paprikas. So I probably need to make a list. Label containers if you haven't or if they're not labeled. So like if you buy Amazon bottles to put your spices in because you want to label them, there's some really cute labels out there right now. I actually have a couple in my cart because I've been thinking about maybe changing my style. I don't know, and then store in a way that shows all items at a glance. So like if you can not put things behind each other, and that's hard. It's really hard depending on like mine. I kind of have to put them because you can't line them all up. Yeah.
Real quick. I think Simply Nature is Aldi.
Is it really?
Yeah, because it's called Simply Organic at Walmart, it looks like.
Okay.
No, organic. It just says organic. Great value.
Are they glass at Aldi?
No, I don't mean, I think just the brand Simply Nature is Aldi.
Okay.
But it says the glass jars say organic, great value. Is that what it is?
Let me see it.
That is what actually it's that second one. What's that one?
Well, that says Thrive Market, but it says Simply Organic, but I'm sure they have them at Walmart.
I got you. Yep. I have both actually.
Organic.
I think.
Where'd that?
I've been buying all the Aldi organic stuff, so that's why I had Simply Nature in my brain.
Yeah, same. I've been trying to be really good about food stuff.
Yeah.
So try a new spice or seasoning in a recipe this week. So I think that that's something that we could challenge ourselves with. Clean out your spice cabinet, get it organized, get it looking pretty and fun, and then try a new seasoning this week and let us know how it goes.
Yes.
And when you try a new seasoning, do it with an apron and a nude base layer.
Yes.
I really hope that other episode comes out first.
Well, Crystal said at the beginning to get naked under the apron.
Okay.
So
Spicing up the kitchen.
Yeah. I like it.
Okay.
Nice. Let's do it.
Thank you for listening to a production from Family Simple Media and the CSW Podcast. Follow, like, and subscribe at CSW Podcast on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.